Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your love and positive response on my previous videos and my channel. Those who are new to my channel, I want to tell you that I make videos, educational videos for kids between the age group of 2 to 6, even 7 years old. My channel is all about making learning fun for kids and at the same time making your child equipping your child with all the current latest ongoing trends around education and fun educational activities that we can do with our kids, because I think that's a great way of living life and that's a great way of enjoying your motherhood, being the teacher, the first teacher of your young one. So in this video, I'm going to talk to you about a much requested topic, because previously I shared a video where I spoke about how to make your little one read, how to give them the beautiful gift of reading, the habit of reading, because once they start reading, it becomes like a lifelong asset for them. So for those who are new to my channel, just want to tell you that my son Abir started reading at the age of 2.5-year-old, and by the time he was 3, he read a few full complete books. So how I achieved that, I'll link that video below in the description box where I've shared my journey. It's not very complicated. It's a very simple. These are very simple processes that I have followed and kept it very simple. You just have to spend 5 to 10 minutes religiously with your child on a daily basis. That's it. I mean, that's all you require for a child who's 2.5 or 3-year-old. And if you have not started yet, it's never too late. Yeah, because every child grows at a certain pace, and you as a parent, as a caregiver, as a teacher need to decide that starting age of your child when you can start, this practice of reading. So whenever you feel you're ready, your child is ready, start with a simple process of flashing letter sounds to them, not letter names. I like mind you on this, because there's a difference between saying A, B, C, D, E, F, G, because those in English language, the letter names are not how they sound. They sound different. It's not like other languages like Japanese or Chinese or say Hindi or our own regional languages like Bengali, where a sounds as a. Here, a letter name which is named as A will sound differently. It will sound as A. In some cases, it will sound A. So there are various kinds of phonic rules which the English language follows. And we are here to decode the next level of it. In the first video, I have spoken about how to get them used to the letter sound. So on a daily basis, look, I have made this, I've shown it in the previous video as well. These are flashcards, handmade flashcards which I have created on my own, the DIY flashcards. All I've done is just written the smaller lowercase letters and laminated them so that they become a bit more durable. So why lowercase letters? Because they come across the lowercase letters more often than the uppercase letters. So it's better to start with the lowercase letters. Unlike how other schools or educational institutions start. They start with A, B, C, D and capital letter. I suggest that you go the Japanese way. Start with the lowercase letter and start with the letter sounds instead of letter name. So instead of saying A, B, C, just take the flashcards in front of them and flash it quickly. Why quickly? I have mentioned it in the previous video. I'll link it down in the description box below. Reading it fast, doing it fast generates some signal in your brain which activates your the other side of the brain, and it develops photographic memory. So instead of doing it do it really fast and do it on a daily basis. If you do it once and then forget, it is not going to work. That's a That's a magic trick that I'm sharing with you. It has to be fast. That's why that's the reason why they're called flashcards. You just have to flash it in front of them. It helps develop photographic memory. So like this: a, b, k, d, e, f, g, h, I, j, k, l, m, n, o, p, qu, r, s, t, a, v, w, x, y, z. Like this. Daily, once or twice in a day. That's it. That's all that you have to do as a starting point. Once they memorize this, you'll gradually see the results after doing it for 1 or 2 weeks consistently. You'll see that the first letter, my son started with O. So at the age of 13th month, he actually saw this and said the O letter, and he said O. And that's where I realized the power of flashing these flashcards in front of him. So when they master this, when they know their letter sounds really, really well, slowly, steadily introduce the uppercase letters. You can make them like how I have created these flashcards at home, or you can buy these flashcards. These are available in the market, but I prefer that you make it because white over black provide high contrast, so no distraction. Make your child sit in front of you. Like there should be eye-to-eye contact, and there should be less digression. There should be no disturbance around. There shouldn't be any music or multiple messaging or signals reaching the child's brain. It should be one-on-one communication. Just make him sit in front of you, have that one-on-one eye-to-eye connection, and flash it in front of him. So that's step number 1, which was kind of a recap of the previous video that I have shared with you. To know more about this exercise, please, I really strongly recommend that you go to the description box. Just click on the downward arrow button below this video and see the description box. I have listed down all the previous videos that I have made around this whole reading process and making your child an early reader. Click on that link and see the previous video. I strongly recommend that. A lot of parents have really benefited from my previous video. But this video is specially to take this journey further. Once your child knows the letter sounds, it's time to graduate them into letter blending. Now, what is letter blending? As. So, how do you teach them to blend the letters? First, start with 2-letter words like as, am, ax. So it has to start with one vowel and then a consonant like ax, ax. So they have to elongate that first letter sound and end it with the consonant sound. So if you have taught them the letter sound x, they'll say it as ax, am, as, or as, at. So these words, they don't mean anything, but they're just to make that phonemic awareness about the words they are going to read in the future. This is step number 2, that start with 2-letter words, preferably starting with a vowel ending to a consonant like this. Similarly, it, ig, im, in. So if we say e, like starting with e letter sounds as e, so it has to be n, eb, ek, egg, like that. Okay, just the vowel sound and then the consonant sound. So this is going to be a journey, like this is going to take, don't think that everything that I'm telling you in this video will happen overnight. No, it will take its own time and you need to be patient. That's the key. This is the second step where you introduce 2-letter words, we see words, vowel consonant words, egg, ebb, eb, e and b, app, at, as. So this is going to be your step number 2. Step number 3 is introducing CVC words using the phonic rules. So supposedly I take the at family word. I'll share a chart. I'll probably share it on my Instagram account. It's called Appy Mommy again. I'll share a CVC word or word list or word family list which will help you to create your own chart, or you can just take a printout of that. So there are word families like at family, ag family, as families. Similarly, it, the words that end with that, those two. Like here, I've created these CVC words, at. So once they know at, it will be easier for them to. They just have to start with the first consonant s and then elongate it. Sat, rat, cat. So once they master these word families, and trust me, it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time, but it only needs your patience and consistent effort. Consistency is the key. Every day you have to spend 10 to 15 minutes. That's it. That's about it. You have to spend those 10 to 15 minutes, which are very, very crucial if you want to achieve this sort of target. Once you achieve the word family, like CVC words, like they know how to phonetically decode these words. Like whenever they see at, they'll not say it as at. They'll say at, pat. And you can play different games also to, kind of reinforce what they have learned. You can say things like I used to do this. Abir, can you please get me the ug? So I used to say jug. Can you please give me that in? Okay, Mama wants the pin. Where is the in? Did you throw the waste in the in? Yes, Mama, I threw the waste in the bin. So start playing these games with your child to just reinforce what he has learned. And simultaneously, I would recommend that you start with the sight words as well. Now, what are sight words? There are certain words, high frequency words which are used more often in the English language, but they do not follow the phonetic rules. So I suggest that you start with the Deutsch sight words. There are different segments in that as well, like primary, primer, then advancing, beginners, and all of that. I'll probably put that picture on my Instagram account where you can get those the chart of those words, and you can just take a printout and get going with your journey. Start introducing the sight words once they are able to phonetically decode these words. And if the journey goes well, within a span of 9 to 10 months, you will see tremendous amount of results. I mean, I had tears in my eyes when I saw Abhi read a full book in front of me when he was 3. And all my friends were taken aback. They were absolutely surprised that how can a 2.5, 3-year-old child read a complete book. I'll link everything below in the description box just to make you understand how it worked and how magical it looks when you see your little one reading. It's a pleasure of a different level, and somehow I also feel that it gives them more confidence. So yeah, start with the lowercase first, because they'll come across lowercase letters more often than the uppercase ones. If you see a newspaper, see, 80% or even 90% of the words are written in lowercase. So once they know their letters, it'll give them also a different level of confidence, right? That they know these letter sounds, they know that these words, these letters exist, and they get that one-upmanship with that. So if you like my video, please do share a thumbs up and share it with your friends and other parents or caregivers who are trying to teach their children to read. And do let me know in the comment section if you want me to make some other video specific to some other topic. And definitely, if you like my videos, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for all the love, and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well.